Hello everyone, we're going to have a look, see what's coming through for your reading, what messages, information, clarity I can give. If this resonates with you, please like, comment down below and let me know. Subscribe, okay? Let me know. This is a safe space. We are always very welcome. There are thousands of 5-star reviews also on my website as well if you're ever interested in a personal reading, any services, rituals or intention items. Okay, so for you, let's see what we have. All right, let's see what's going on in this situation. Gosh. Now, I feel here that you've been really thinking about someone who has not done right towards you, okay? So the Queen of Wands here shows you sitting in your power, sitting in your confidence, sitting in all of the things that you've achieved and all of the things you've worked really hard at. And here you are thinking about a person that has really just not been right or nice towards you. This person has really lacked in their energy towards you because we have here the Fool. The Fool represents an emotionally immature person, also represents a very spontaneous person, a person that may consider themselves overly independent to the point where they don't really want to rely on anybody. And this person has disappointed you, okay? They have, because this person has sometimes made you doubt yourself. They may have called you too emotional. They may have called you too sensitive. They may have, kind of made you feel like you're too rigid, like you have this routine in your life. You want certain things in your life to work out. You want perhaps commitment, you want desire, you want stability, right? And you've wanted all of these things. You've wanted balance in your life. And this person may have made you feel like you need to be more open. You need to just be like this, don't think too much about tomorrow, just live for today. And you've kind of always thought to yourself that this person kind of goes against some of your core beliefs in that sense, because you're very much someone that likes to think about today, but also tomorrow. You like to be stable. You like to be understanding, you like to be caring, you're not just selfish, and all about yourself. You like to be genuinely very, very understanding and respectful, not just of yourself, but also others as well. And you feel like this person's being quite immature towards you and they only really think about today and not necessarily tomorrow. And it has been very hurtful, it has been very frustrating, and it has been very, very challenging. And you're just thinking to yourself, like, how could this person be like this to me? Like, what? Why? Okay. So, with that being said, okay, so I'm just going to put the Two of Pentacles on that side. What's going on with this person? Okay, this person doesn't really know where they're at in their life. They don't really know themselves. They're really discovering themselves, which is why we have the Fool. The Fool is about discovery. You already know yourself, right? You've already worked on yourself. You've discovered a lot about yourself. You've discovered what suits you, what doesn't, what you want, what you don't. And this person's still in a mode of discovery. They're still trying to figure out who they are, what they want out of life, what serves them, what suits them, what makes them feel good, and what doesn't. Them coming across you has been one of the biggest blessings in their life because you came into their life to also teach them that they need to be more stable, that they need to be a little bit more grown up, that they need to handle their finances properly, that they need to not just spend their money recklessly. They need to be a lot more on time. They need to not fill up their day with 100 superficial activities and actually sit with themselves and be mindful. And that's the energy that comes through here with the High Priestess. You came into their life to also teach them this, right? And what did they do? They dismissed what you were there to teach them, right? They ignored you. They were like, no. Rude, very rude, okay? And then also with the Three of Wands here as well, you really were supposed to teach them to be patient. They needed to be patient. The universe thought, okay, I'm going to send you, into their life. And they were not patient, all they care about is just running around, doing things, wanting validation from people. And with the Five of Pentacles, they spend recklessly, they spend on stupid things. They don't know the value of a real, true human being that is loving and kind and caring in front of them until they've lost that person. And also with the Five of Pentacles as well, they've made you feel very alone in the process. They've made you feel like, the way you're living your life is wrong. Whereas actually the universe is like, God, this person really is not living the way that is going to give them happiness in the future. And everyone can live how they want to live, right? But the universe knows that the way that they are living is something that this person themselves is going to regret in the future because they won't find satisfaction and happiness in the way that they're living. So the Six of Cups here really goes to show that you did your very best. You tried to do as much as you could. And what's happening on their side, especially with the Six of Cups, is that they're trying to live their life, okay? They're trying to look out and do all these things, but they still feel very, very lonely. They haven't found themselves in actually just wanting validation from others. They haven't found themselves in filling up their time doing 700 other things. They haven't really found themselves. They don't really understand themselves, and they don't know themselves. And this is something really, really powerful, is that they don't actually know who they are. They don't actually understand who they are. They don't actually understand what they're doing. And so they just feel worse and worse and worse as they continue to live the life that they want on their own terms. And that's the thing that I see here, which only makes them feel more nostalgic towards the connection with you, because there were some really good moments that they had with you, which they, you know, they invalidated you and didn't make you feel good. But actually, as they continue to live their life, they start to realize that their life when you were in it was not that bad. And actually, you brought so much peace, you brought so much understanding, you brought so much respect, because there's a lot of people around them that are actually making them do a lot of things that they don't want to do right now, right? Like, they've exposed themselves to so many people, okay? So many people, so many places, and so many things that they're being taken for granted. People are literally taking advantage of your person here, and they're like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I'm around so many people. Oh wait, I chose to be around all of these people, so there is that, you know? It's almost like they're starting to realize and understand that, oh my God, I'm around all of these people that I actually don't really want to be around. Like, why am I around these people? What am I doing with my life? And they're realizing that actually, you know what, they want to be a bit more private. So they're starting to backtrack and backpedal a little bit more on their life. And they're starting to realize, like, I just want to be with myself now. I don't want to be around all these people that want something from me, that are literally like treating me like a maid, making me do things for them. You know, I actually now need to like bring back my energy to myself and not be so concerned about everything and everyone else and be obsessed with everyone else. I need to focus more on myself. I need to focus more on my own energy. I need to do what is right for me and put myself first and look after myself and not be so concerned about everything and everyone else, especially with the Nine of Cups. You know, they want to feel strong, they want to feel good, they want to feel happy, they want to feel satisfied. And now they're starting to see that other people are after their money, after their time, after their energy, that are hurting them, that are not even validating them, that are not even nice to them. So they wanted to spread themselves thin all over lots of different situations. They wanted to be around people, they wanted to be here, they wanted to be there, and now they're realizing all those people are actually really bad, not a good influence, want something from your person. Now your person is like, what did I do? I need to hone myself back in. I need to not be spreading myself thin and like being, you know, exploring all these opportunities and stuff in terms of bad people, okay? Not like wanting validation from all these people. And now they're realizing, I need to just sit with myself, and I need to, and I'll be happy sitting with myself rather than being around all these people that don't actually care about me. And then they think about the person that really cared deeply about them, and that was you, right? And that makes them feel more drawn to you, makes them feel more connected to you, makes them really appreciate you a lot more, makes them really want to embark on things a lot more with you and not want to be away from you or apart from you. And they start to feel more connected to you. And so they want you, right? And they don't want to be away from you. So they feel more and more connected to you, more and more drawn to you, more and more appreciative of you and what you brought to the table and how your energy always was. And so they feel more towards you, okay? And this is very, very important. So of course, yes, they ignored you, but now truly, you know, they want you to be a part of their life, because they've realized that their life going in the direction they thought they were going in was not correct. And so they will come back around, mark my words, okay? And on your side, just keep being the strong person that you are. Keep sitting in your power, keep sitting on your throne, keep being the intellectual good person that you are. You know, don't be thinking to yourself that you have to be like them. You don't. And it's your choice whether you choose to entertain this person when they come back around or not, because they will want to be entertained by you, trust me, okay? And they will want to talk to you, they'll want to be around you, they'll see an immense amount of value in you all of a sudden, you know, having learnt their lesson. But it's your choice whether you choose to give this person your time, your energy, or your time of day, whether you even want to entertain this person or not, whether you like this person or not, whether you feel anything towards this person or not. Because especially with the Nine of Swords, you know, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of frustration on their side of like, oh my God, what did I do? I had such an amazing person around me that was not taking anything away from me, and now I've let that person go, and I've been focusing on all these other people thinking that they're all nice as well, but they all want something from me now. And it's this real sense here of dealing with stress and dealing with grief and not knowing how to like deal with it now, you know? So they will do a 180 in their life, especially with the death card. We see here transformation, right? Making a direct change, not wanting the same of what they have been doing the same time, you know, with everything that has been going on and everything that they have been doing. They will want to create a significant amount of change in their life and not want to disrupt that element of things. So that's what we see here, and this is your reading. By the way, if this reading resonates with you or if you like it, please do like, comment down below, subscribe. I offer personal readings on my website as well if you have any questions you would like me to answer with tarot for your situation. Of course, they're done within 12 to 24 hours. Everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and also linked down below. There's thousands of 5-star reviews if you're ever you know, interested in just checking that out. There's of course intention rituals as well for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing, black magic removal, protection, etc. Of course, there's also rituals for, you know, manifest your specific person, express their feelings to you. There's also the break no contact, protect your connection, and so many rituals. And there's of course as well the intention items, which are handmade, meditated with, and saged. These are really special because they are handmade, they're made here. And of course, there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, which are handmade, meditated with, and saged, as well as embroidery cards, which you can put under your pillow or keep around you. And of course, I do also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon.